Alright, welcome back to another video. This is Flashback Friday. If you guys are new here, this is where we do classic reviews every single Friday, even though we missed like a Friday. So this is only our third time doing it. But nonetheless, we are here, and the movie we got for you guys this time is Jaws. The original Jaws came out in 1975, directed by Steven Spielberg. So let's get into it. Alright, so this film is about a shark that basically causes chaos at a beach and starts off by killing a teenage girl and then ends up killing a little boy. And the cops, or the sheriff, I don't know who he is, but wants to close the beaches down, but that ends up not happening. And yeah, they basically decide to go after the shark and try to capture it, kill it. And there's like a reward for doing so, but the shark's not messing around. The shark is not playing it easy with these guys. So it ends up being 3 people that go on a boat to try to take him out. But yeah, that's pretty much the film. It's just a shark film that's a classic, and it was our first time watching it. I don't know, I've seen pieces of it before, but basically my first time watching it all the way through in one sitting.
Yeah, so this is my first time watching the film. I could see why it caused such an uproar when it came out back in 1975. But seeing it now, I didn't think it was like the greatest thing that should be raved about.
Yeah. Well, if this came out in 2020, this is not a good film.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look good for one. So it's like, it looks very cheap and this and that. But for the times, I get it. It's hard to look back and be like, oh, this probably did look good, but it had to have. So I can see, though, if it did look how it would look in 2020 if this was made, I guess you can say. And if there was no other movies prior, that this is like, could be a terrifying movie. Especially because they do show them in like lakes and stuff. So you're like watching it on the water.
So given the time that this was filmed and released, you could tell that there were some parts that just looked really unrealistic and fake, but they did a really great job at executing the very end when they were getting attacked on the boat with the shark. You would think it was real if it happened.
I mean, the whole movie looks fake to me, but again, it's for the times.
Yeah.
So even the end, I think it looks fake. But either way, though, the film is still a good film. It's not like, again, this is a tough film to do because it deals with a huge shark. So if it was just like a regular film, this film would look much better. But the fact that it deals with something like that, like, of course it's gonna look a little fake because they didn't have the technology like we do now. But the film is still good overall. Like, I like the story. I do like shark and ocean films, even though nowadays they're not very good, but I still enjoy them for some reason. So yeah, is this like a crazy film in my opinion? Like, is this a film that I would like want to watch a lot or go back to? Not really. It's not. Yeah, not really. I can never watch this film again and I'll be good. But it's still a good film. That's the thing, and I can see why it would be a classic, especially for the times it was made in. And I can only imagine if you were really young at that time and watched it.
Yeah.
This probably freaked you out. You probably didn't want to go in the water for a minute or something. Like, yeah. So there's no knock on the way it looks because I get it. I'm glad I watched it finally for the first time just because I know it's a big film. It's a classic film, but nothing crazy in my opinion.
So to me, the sound that they used when the shark was coming in, like the beginning part of the movie, is classic to me. Because even though I've never seen the movie, the sound is classic.
Well, that's classic. Yeah, that's classic regardless.
Yeah.
You just know, like, if you're gonna make that sound, if you're trying to pretend to be a shark. That's how you know it's a crazy classic, just because a sound or something can has made it so far and people still use it.
Yeah.
And maybe don't even know where the sound came from. They just heard someone use it before and like that, and now they do. Yeah, this movie was good. I think the acting was pretty good. Again, it's tough to say because the acting to me is never really great.
Yeah.
The farther you go back. But again, comparing it to other movies that are older, I think the acting was fine. I know there's more Jaws movies, and I don't know if he survived, like the actual shark survived, because there's no way he did. How is there more movies?
Unless it's based in like a different city and town.
Yeah, unless it's based on another shark, but I thought Jaws was like, when I think of Jaws, I think of like, that's the name of the shark almost.
Oh no, I think to me it's just a shark like movie.
I look at it like Jaws is this shark. It's not like any shark can be Jaws. But maybe that's just, I'm looking at it weird. I don't know. But so for me, there can't be a part 2 or a part 3 if he didn't survive. Unless they're remakes, but it wouldn't be part 2 or part 3. So I don't know. I don't know if I have interest in watching those. I guess, I don't know when they came out. maybe they do look better. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we will check them out. But yeah, there's not much to say about this film. This film is very, like there's not much to it.
Yeah.
It's just about a shark and a community going against the shark, basically, and 3 people trying to take it out. And I think it was a fine movie. Anyways, though, that's going to be the review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. We appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on this film. For one, let us know if you watched it back then. And your thoughts on it. And if you're not old enough to watch it back then, let us know your thoughts on it now. And again, we appreciate you guys for watching. But my name is Matt.
My name's Nicole.
And we'll catch you next time.